When I first read the Chimp Paradox book, one idea that hit me straight away was the concept that Steve explains that we have actually got two brains within our head. One is the real you, the calm, the logical, the thinking part, and in the book the model, he describes that as the human. And then we have what we call the other brain, which is the chimp. It's fast, it's emotional, and it's reactive, and it's not often very helpful, but it's always there to protect you, and that is the chimp. And now the crazy part of it is that both of these parts of the brain are real and they're active, but they often disagree. I'm a driving instructor, so it's like having two people trying to drive the same car with very different destinations in mind. One's trying to pull it one way, the other's trying to take it the other way. So in that respect, the human wants to be reasonable, it wants to be thoughtful, and it really does want to get stuff done. The chimp, well, this is just trying to protect you, but it can be somewhat overbearing really, and it can get angry and it starts overreacting and panicking or sabotaging you, all while thinking that it's doing the right thing. I realise this is why I'd sometimes blow my top over nothing, or why I'd feel scared or unsure, or even when things were fine, I'd still be thinking about it, things that weren't quite right. And it wasn't me. Once I realised it was my chimp, I called it Clyde, and I realised it was this that was acting out at that time, then my whole life started to change. This book, by reading it, it taught me the model, and the one thing that changed everything is that you can't control your chimp, but you can manage it. And when you do that, then I seriously mean that life can get a whole lot better for you. That's why I want to share with you what the chimp part of your brain is, and what your brain is doing, and how you to recognise when your chimp is driving your life, shall we say, because of the driving analogy, and how to take back the wheel and keep it on course to where you want to go. So I'm just going to give a little bit more information out on the way that the chimp does this, and hopefully that was the way, once I understood this, that was the way that helped me to manage my chimp better. The chimp is an ancient defence system installed in every single one of us. It's been with us since the dawn of mankind, and it's the reason that our species has survived all kinds of danger. But here's the problem. That same system, which once protected us from wild animals and life-threatening risks, is still running 24/7, even though today's world is a lot safer. So here's how it works. Every single piece of information you take in from your eyes, your ears, your skin, your taste, your smell, goes firstly straight to the chimp part of your brain. And within a split second, the chimp asks, is this dangerous? If it doesn't sense immediate danger, it does take one more step. It looks into what we call, in the Chimp Paradox terms, the computer part of your brain, where all your past experiences, habits, and emotional memories are stored. Now, if your chimp finds anything in there that reminds it of, shall we say, a past fear or pain, it will react instantly. And the way it reacts is with emotional black and white thinking. So for a real life example, imagine someone asks you to give a speech. There's no real danger, there's no tiger hiding behind the podium, but if your chimp remembers a past experience like freezing up in front of a class, or being embarrassed when trying to speak years ago, it will sound the alarm. Suddenly you will feel anxious. You will want to avoid it. You will start making excuses, and it's all because your chimp is trying to keep you safe from something that isn't actually dangerous, but what it perceives as danger. And it doesn't stop there. That urge to hit the snooze button when the alarm goes off in the morning, well, that's the chimp too, pulling the quilt back over your head and whispering, stay in bed, it's safe here. It doesn't want you to go out into the big bad world. Now, this ancient system is powerful, and if you don't understand how it works, it can totally run your life. And the only way it knows how, by the laws of the jungle. But here's the good news. You can learn how to manage that, and that is exactly what I hope to do in this channel, as it changed my life, and I hope I can change at least one other person's life through these videos.